in our company, what we have done is that for the larger groups, we have a dedicated SQA. We call it as a SQA. So that person will basically guide that entire group for. So he becomes a security evangelist into that particular group. That
Oh,
particular
nice.
lady or a gentleman will drive the security practices for the code into those particular groups to ensure that the security becomes culture for that particular group. Okay, and then this particular and this kind of the structure get audited by one of the group. So it's like more of a maker and checker. So we also check what kind of if
Hey, Avinash, no worries. I think
yeah
you're back.
yeah. So example would be that okay, we will also check that let's say for example quarter on quarter how the security defects are going down. Okay, that also becomes the KPI for improvement in terms of the security awareness. That is one. Then improvement in terms of the coding practices. That's the way this kind of culture is inculcated into the development delivery environment. That's the way we follow.
Excellent. So that also means that you have statistics, you have data to show your board on improvements that you've made in your group.
Yes,
They
yes.
must be very interested in that.
Yes, of course. I mean, those kind of things comes as a part of. Then they also track. We also track in terms of the customer satisfaction survey. So they're also like if the what kind of bugs were getting reported, how those got resolved, what is the overall improvement into the quality, security, those kind of things gets tracked. And then there is a dashboard that happens at the org level that okay, this is how the delivery is happening.
Oh, very nice, very nice. And so ultimately, there's definitely a P&L that you can make for your entire security organization. Like, hey, if I spend $1 into training, or if I spend $1 on a tool, you can actually figure out what the outcome is going to be on your dashboard.
Yes, yes. And again, one more thing, very important here, Matias. I mean, uh, in my view, if you have a strong support from the management, the security becomes the culture. Okay, and in our case, of course, we have very strong support from the management. The entire board, as well as my CEO, they are very much concerned about the security, and that is where this has become the culture. That everybody talks about it, and everybody ensures that we follow what we talk in terms of the security. So the support from the top management is very, very crucial for any security program or initiative that you take in the organization.
I could not agree more. I think that is a fantastic statement to end with, because if there's no buy-in from the top level, then I think you can do as many things as you want. It's not going to work because you will not get the budget, you will not get the approval. So fantastic to hear that within your organization, it actually is top down and bottom up, that everybody rallies around security.
Yeah.
Avinash, thank you very, very much for accepting the invitation to have this chat. Really appreciate it. I think it was a fantastic chat. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Matias. I really appreciate for your questions and the chat that we had. Really, I enjoyed it. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank